Hi, I'm Renny Doyle.
And I'm Justin Lobato. We're here at the Autogeek Show Car Garage, and we wanted to go over with you the famous double black bead maker.
Bead Maker's a product that's taken and won me over greatly. And the reason why is not only we work hard on the development of it, but I'll take you back to the early stages of development. Is Dave and Bob came to our shop. I'm a car guy. I had my Porsche. I had a 67 Chevelle in there that I've owned for 20 years. We coated both those cars with it, and I say coated. We put a nice thin layer over the top, sprayed it on, wiped it in, and I went, wow, looks great. But about a half an hour later, we came back into the shop, and my cars had completely transformed. The shine and gloss on them were unbelievable, and at that point, I was sold.
Yeah, the same thing in my shop. You know, when I got it, when it was first released, after you played with it for so long and really fine-tuned it to the jewel that it is now, bringing it in-house and playing with it on all the vehicles that we work on, and not to mention, not just the vehicles that we work on in-house and you've worked at back home in Big Bear, but utilizing it on the Air Force One project.
That's exactly it. Justin, that's a great point. Is that the first time we used it on Air Force One, to see that staff that we'd worked with for many years, to see their eyes and their expression when we got done with that airplane, it was unbelievable. And at that moment, I knew we're onto something big. At that point, the product hadn't been released. We were just testing it, just to see where it'd go and everything else. And when Air Force One was impressed, we were impressed, and we moved ahead. Now, not only does it work on just normal day-to-day surfaces, it works on some specialty surfaces also. Matte finish paints, wraps, what else you putting it on?
Paint protection film, all the graphic vinyls that people come in with their business vehicles. And you know, people that are in business that have their vehicles, such as these transit vans that get wrapped up or put vinyl graphics on them, they're looking for a quick, easy, efficient method that's inexpensive. And for them, they're always on the go. They've got a business to run. And that's where Bead Maker comes in as a true protectant. Not a quick detailer, but a true spray protectant that will give them the benefits and the protection they need to help preserve that surface.
Well, you know, in our shops today is we're either spraying it on or coating it on. It's no more smearing it on, as we call it. And so it's an easy application. Like you said, it's very cost effective, but here's the deal. If you own your own business, it's non-labor intensive. You just basically spray and you go. If you're a car guy, guess what? You're going to spend more time driving than you are installing, and that's really important.
Absolutely, and it being safe on all surfaces. I mean, think about it. Not only were we using it at the Air Force One project, but the Gordon McCall Motor Works, the Quail, these are vehicles that don't have numbers on them. They are multi-million-dollar vehicles that we could proudly and safely say that we're able to utilize this product effectively, give them the gloss, shine, and cleanliness that they're looking for, and keep a customer happy or a client happy at that. And with those vehicles at the price, I mean, that stuff just makes them look that much better.
We look for one word to come out of somebody's mouth when they first use this product, and that word is wow. We want them to say wow, and they do. So let's talk about installing this. Is usually we start from the top of the car, work our way down to the lower surfaces. You can put it on glass. You can also put it on all the interior surfaces. So now you've got a different method for maintenance. When you maintain a car, how are you putting it on those surfaces?
Well, what we've discovered in maintaining the vehicles at all different levels of protection on the market this day and age, from waxes, paint sealants, and the more relevant ceramic coatings, is that it doesn't resist on any of those surfaces, from bare paint to protected paint. So what we've done is we found where we're able to take a damp, quality microfiber towel and wring it out the best we can, and then take the actual spray and we prime the surface. About 3 to 4 sprays to prime it, because as you know, with those microfiber towels holding so much moisture, we want to make sure that it holds the material, the bead maker in there. So as we're wiping across the surface, it gives what I call a skim coat across the surface. That way it's just a nice thin layer to help maintain the existing protection that's on there without having to go into a heavy spray, which allows you to work more efficiently and being able to get the job done on the maintenance side of things. Hence, protecting it originally, maintaining it should take you less time.
You bet.
And that's where this comes into play to help with that.
Now, as being a car guy, I've got a classic car 67 Chevelle, and I'm really particular what I put it on. This product can go on the entire car, all the chrome trim, everything, even the nylon top. I'll take and use exactly that method on all the nylon surfaces on the inside, the outside, do the whole thing. Now my Porsche, I'm a Eurotrash guy too. I kind of like my Eurotrash cars. My Porsche, again, I'm going to take and use it on the entire outside, and then once the towel's damp, I'm going to turn to the inside and wipe all the surfaces down. Now, one thing you'll know about the newer cars is what's happening with the windshields, is we're getting an interior fog on the inside. Bead Maker's working great at taking and cutting that fog down, but not just cutting it and removing it, but it doesn't come back near as fast.
Absolutely.
And that's key.
Absolutely. And, you know, just as much the inside, the outside on the windows. You know, it helps with the hydrophobic effects that you see on the paint on the glass, which helps with better visibility, which over time for somebody driving it's safety.
You bet.
So you're offering not only shiny, but safety as well.
That's it. And then let's not forget about the wheels. It's a great protectant. It's spray on, wipe off on the wheels. You can put it on just the face of the wheels or even spray to the back barrel and blow it off as added protection. And it's fast.
That's a huge benefit, especially for these German-based vehicles that kick off a ton of brake dust. That will help in the maintenance side of being able to remove that brake dust much easier and more effectively for those at home that just don't want to deal with that.
That's it. Hey, if you want more information on Beadmaker or any of the P&S product line, just go to autogeek.com and check it out. Thanks a lot.